Hi everyone, we are LaChiMoLaLa.
LaChiMoLaLa.
And we are back with another music video reaction, this time for 17's new title track, which is called
Hot.
which I love because for some reason do they have another song called Hit?
Yes.
I was like getting confused. Yeah, I thought this was
Yes.
Hit, and then I realized no, that we've had Hit, this is Hot. So I'm like, ooh, hit me with the hot, I guess.
Yes, yes. So we learned from K Ming that this is the same production crew that actually did Hit. So thank you so much,
Really?
K Ming. Yeah.
Oh, that's so random. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's so cool.
I love our carrots. They know all the tidbits and all, like, they're so knowledgeable. Like, love it. Yeah.
So good. So good.
Uh,
And you will actually be doing an unboxing of this album, won't you?
yes. And hold on, let me do a little reach. Da, da, da,
Da, da, da,
da.
da.
See, it's all sealed up right now. So I'm really
Ooh.
excited. It looks huge.
Freshly delivered.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, okay, so in Korea, it came out a week ago, but this is actually the Target exclusive where you get an extra photo card that's of course released in US. So yeah, extra photo card, and it is huge. It is version 4 path. So
Ooh.
yeah, so hopefully it's a good one because my husband picked it up for me. Love my husband. So he was my randomizer. So pick whatever.
Well, I'm hoping you get some woozies, some DKs,
Oh,
but
yes.
I'll have to circle back to see.
Yes, yes. And
That's all.
We agreed before this video that if I get Zhang Han, I'm giving it to you. And of course Mingyu. So that's your boo.
It's
all right.
I feel a little mean, but I am kind of hoping you get one of them, even though that means you have to give it to me. So sorry. But yeah,
Okay.
anyway, I am excited. I've heard snippets of the song, but I don't think I've listened to it all the way through because it's literally Comeback Central, and every band I've ever liked in K-pop has a comeback this month.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear the full song and see, like, I feel like their visuals always give you a sense of where they hope you're coming from when you hear the music.
Yeah, and so like for me, it's just basically snippets too. So I mean, yeah,
All right, well then let's dive in, right?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Woo woo, here we go. 17. Oh,
sorry.
Perfect. So good. That worked.
Oh, what is happening?
This era Mingyu is.
Look, the V8 right there too. He looks so cool.
Oh my gosh.
What? Oh,
Wow. This is a lot more party than I think of them. Everyone's just like dark and like eyeliner,
right?
Woo.
Look at Joshua. That's cool. Oh my gosh. What is happening?
Yeah, this is the part I've heard.
Oh my gosh.
So hot. Toshi. I love Super Blonde Toshi. Always, forever. Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, I love that outfit.
Oh
Yes.
my.
Oh my. I was like,
Oh my gosh, DK.
right? What's happening? This Mingyu, I cannot.
June looks great too.
Right? I'm liking this era a lot. But Sleeveless Dino. Wow. So many thoughts, so many thoughts.
That was hot. Sorry, stupid joke.
Dad jokes already. 2 seconds in.
It runs in the
Mingyu
family.
would approve. So I'm okay with it.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, so we'd heard snippets from like the preview compilation, the highlight melody stuff or medley, stuff like that. But I hadn't heard the whole thing. And you know, the verses really live up to the chorus because the chorus has that great hook that, you know, instantaneous. I mean, I can hear it right now. I'll probably hear it next time I hear the word hot. It's almost like a infectious earworm, but the verses really live up to it with like, there's kind of like that snaky, sultry vibe. Which again, this feels like a huge departure. I really think of these guys as like boyfriend vibes, first love vibes, like,
yes.
you know, the guy you meet freshman year in college. But this is kind of like Smokey. This is the guy who didn't go to college. He's a townie and he's just there on his bike and you're into it. Or whatever. I haven't thought about it much. But you know what I mean? It's much darker for them, like all the eyeliner and the clothes, which we'll get into later. But like, and then even the song, it's got like it's like a slow and snaky, like molassesy kind of feel, but it's still danceable.
Yeah, so the music bed, the instrumental is just like very interesting because like first off, I like that little whistle that
You
in the
love whistles.
I don't
I
know.
swear every song that you love has some sort of like whistle in it.
But I mean,
If you're like, it has a sound, I'm like, oh, she doesn't like it. But if you're like, there's a whistle,
there's a
she
whistle,
loves it.
you know.
Jamie song. I love it. It's so cool.
But I mean, like, yeah, there's like a whistle to like a doot doot. I don't know. I'm not gonna even try it. Like,
When it's like hot, hot.
Oh my gosh, you could
it's
just
like
hear
behind kind of there.
Oh, like you could just hear it, you know. And then also, I like how it has like this like cowboyish like beat to it too. Like it has like the whole like guitar thing as if like John Wayne is gonna come up and like draw his guns. You know how like that has yeah, that's what I heard too throughout the whole entire song.
A lot of the instrumental tones are lower than I think of 17. You know what I mean? 17 is usually a little lighter.
Yeah.
It's pop in a very fun, infectious way, but I usually think of as more of like brighter. And this is like, yeah, like smoky. I don't know. I like it. It's cool.
Yeah, you know, we're still going through their catalog, but yeah,
Still newbies, but this seems like a big departure.
Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, just comparing it to like the last video that we saw, which was Hit Together, and that was like totally different from this, you know?
Yeah.
And so, in that
or Home Run, or
Home Run,
you know, like.
Yeah.
So very interesting. It just feels like a very, even their solo stuff or their, solo songs or use subunit songs don't usually sound like this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. I do have to say, I wonder if the rest of the album sounds like this. You normally your album doesn't really sound like your title track.
Yeah.
So it could be a one-off, but even as a one-off, it's kind of fun to see them be like, oh, we can do this too.
Yeah. I mean, like, I really, to me, like, oh, well, again, like we're still diving into their catalog, but you're right. Like, to me, I feel like this is definitely a departure in a sense, because like, yeah, when we listen to Very Nice, like Hug, and like it has like
Which we all love. It's just a
it's just
very
it's yeah, this beat is like very different, but to me I find it very like for to me I find it like experimental, and it works with them, like it's cool. Like
yeah.
it's please, like they pulled it off really well, with
Oh
okay,
yeah.
let's talk about the clothes now. Like,
we're not going to talk about the production.
oh yeah, the production. Yeah, let's talk about that too.
The clothes kind of feed into that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we can get started anywhere there. I was going to say there were several different key set points that I really enjoyed. One, I think it only reminded me of this because we were just there. I went to the Las Vegas Sign Boneyard. And the scene where Woozy's there, and there's kind of like almost those dilapidated large lights behind him, totally reminded me of that. It gave me that same kind of spooky, almost abandoned feel.
Yeah, I can see
but in
that.
kind of the best way. And then where Hoshi's dancing out in the desert with like the stuff behind him, that to me felt very like Burning Man. There's like sculptures and stuff happening, and it's like, and there's like a weird like Fury Road thing thrown in there with some ATVs and stuff. Like I just felt like there were a lot of references going on, but they were all interesting, and I was like, oh, this is probably like a bunch of stuff they like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. It was all stuff again that I was just surprised to see, but I really enjoyed.
Yeah, them riding on motorcycles and like
Yeah.
circling and like V8, oh my gosh, like what is happening? Like, and then like while Hoshi was like, while all of them were dancing, you saw like a hand in the background. I'm like, what? What does that hand signify? Like, what is happening?
Yeah. That was one of the like Burning Man moments for me with that giant hand and stuff.
Yeah.
I just thought it was really, really cool. And to your point about the styling with like his hair and everything, just really, really awesome. And again, we haven't been with the fandom very long, but it's like I haven't seen that look on him before, and it is very cool.
Yeah, he looks fantastic, and S Coop's like with the long hair and going with the whole like cowboy theme.
And how about how some of the vocal line is just like permanently wet with like mascara, and I like DK was just like, my hair's wet, I'm wearing a satin jacket. Yeah, I probably just crawled out of a lake. It's hot. Like, I don't know. I was just like, what's happening right now?
I know. When I saw DK, I'm like, oh my. Oh my.
Seriously. I was like, it looks like you got pushed into a pool at a party. And I like it. I was like, no, it was really, really cute.
I was like,
and as I said, every time he was on screen, this era for Mingyu is everything. I love his hair just kind of falling into his eyes, that like thick chain on him. I always say they don't show him up enough. He's like so tall with these giant shoulders. Like this song, he gets to use his physical size. It can be kind of like intimidating in a way, but it's not like unsafe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's like a vibe to that, to like using all that body for something.
Yeah.
That body, yada yada.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
There you go. Yeah.
And Jungwon, oh my gosh. What was that like steampunk angel thing happening?
I was gonna say steampunk. That. Yeah, I was like, there's so many like crazy Burning Man steampunk. Like so
and
many.
He
like,
also kind of had like the wet look too.
Yeah.
So it almost seemed like it totally looked like because one wing fell off and he fell into the ocean. I was just like, I'm loving all of this. Like, there was just so much symbolism, it seemed like, in every frame, and a lot of it was universal, so that depending on where you're from, you could take it a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. Like, it felt very interactive. I have no idea what the story was, but you could make up your own story, and that was fun.
Yeah. Oh, and Woozy looked so amazing. Oh my gosh.
And
It's like,
Joshua
please.
looked really amazing. I kind of love it when he has that like semi wavy hair. It's
Yeah.
like ridiculous. So cute.
Yeah, him like just like walking with like that I, I don't know, like that guitar
Yeah.
that's all like super, I don't know, like what is what, you know, so and
What?
smashing
A
into the mirror.
neon guitar? What's happening?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the word I was thinking of. Neon. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
And I really liked June with like the hoodie, the sleeveless. It was kind of like there was like a lot of like metal embellishments. And it was
yeah.
like a black track kind of thing. I thought that was really cool. Again, just like really cool stuff, just not their usual vibe. And I guess that's why it kind of stood out
Yeah.
so much. But
Yeah.
they made, to your point, they made it work for them. It didn't wear them, they wore it, which is a
Yeah.
very different thing. So I was just like, yeah, you show everyone. You're like, oh, I could do this. I could do this all
Mhm.
day long.
Mhm.
And here you go.
Yeah.
So I'm really
Very.
excited to hear what the rest of this album sounds like.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very impressed by this song, you know. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it
What
sounds like
just like a fun, interesting, like, and a great summer track, please. Like,
yeah.
it's a perfect beach song.
I know,
Driving to the
right?
beach song.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
It's perfect.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good job,
so
guys. Like it.
yay. It's so much fun. So much fun. And like you said, like I like music videos where it's like it makes you think, you know,
Mhm.
and create your
I bet if we
own
watch this
story.
again in a week, we would see totally different stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. Ugh. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching with us. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are
La
LaChiMoLaLa.
chi la.
And we'll see you guys for the next one.
안녕.
안녕.